Hello everyone, it's me, Get Dave. We're playing Master of Orion 2. So, wow. They nabbed that crap hole up pretty quickly. So I've let's played this game 5 times now, and we've never really had a big battle royale with endgame tech, people blasting each other to pieces. That's what it's looking like we're gonna have now. So the strategic game has got us to almost parity. I am a little bit behind the other factions, but I think the fact that I'm probably going to be able to design better ships should give us an edge. That said, 2 opponents with phasing cloak that's a bit of a concern. There's going to be some blood spilt. That's okay, it's a feature. Oh, I probably don't need to queue up a warp interdictor. Perfect. And interphase drive would be nice, I think. If we're forced to use neutronium bombs for planetary bombardment, we're in trouble. That said, I might have difficulty if they ever get a planetary barrier shield. We're basically screwed. I don't really have much that could damage it. A heavy disruptor, heavy auto-fire disruptor with all the perks does barely any damage. I forget if it does 0 or if it does very low. But that's just a point of concern for us to keep in mind. Also, I was contemplating my decision to go with Time Warp Facilitator, which pairs really well with Phasing Cloak. And I've decided against that. We're going Stellar Converter. Stella! Because if you're not blowing up planets, why are you playing the game? Gandhi said that. 25 years ago to the day. Also, it's probably going to be time to scrap the battleships. I'll keep the Titans, but I mean, we've got access to better now. Clock on Ultra Rich. Pretty good. You know, huge Ultra Rich. I wasn't originally planning on doing this, but I'm gonna do it. We're gonna swap the populations in their entirety. Oh, then they just import the food. Okay, yeah, we're gonna just start swapping the people. I don't want to have to do it one at a time. Okay, power's done. Okay, let's get ourselves a phasing cloak, I think. Oh, we can get this one pretty quickly. That's population growth. Well, I can't stop them. Cylons are appreciative of me. Do I have something you don't? No, they've completed the tech tree by now. But they don't know how to design ships. Yeah, we'll ship one person over there to help out. This is actually has the potential to be a very good star system. Alright, we have a bazillion freighters now. That's fine. Coldan 2 was the right planet, right? Oh well, we'll find out. So we're gonna have racial tensions because we've mixed them, which is a very depressing thought, but it is a thing. Oh no, maybe because they're all assimilated, it's okay. Alright, well, people seem happy. Looks like it's projecting the ETA incorrectly. Maybe that's just my imagination. There we go. More freighters. I wonder, maybe we ship... Yeah, we're gonna ship the fleet to Jordanus. I don't usually do this. We're gonna relocate to Cathuria. So what that's gonna do is, as the ships get refit, we'll ship them out. 10 points every time I say that word. Now, Gaia Transformation would be a better tech, but we're gonna pump my score with Evolutionary Mutation. Hopefully I'll get a chance to steal Gaia Transformation. I often don't even bother with it, to be honest. And we'll just save it for last, because that's a gravy tech. Hard Shields. We'll get this in like 3 turns. So close to having 2. Okay, how far behind am I? 50, 40, 33. It would end the game if I voted for the Sakura right there. I think. Maybe I'm doing the math wrong. It's close. They're going to be able to crank out a couple legendary stars pretty easily, which is nice to think about. Canadian about there. Enjoy. Sure, we should... We're keeping them all there. And... time to scrap the battleships. They've served me well. $800, and more importantly, we can get much better other stuff out of that. Leaders, Gizmo, thank you for your service. And I think we're going to dismiss Chug too. Maybe we can get better. We'll find out. Now, I said I was going to do Flux Shield. Everyone else has Stellar Converters, so I don't think there's a point, so we're going to go Class 7 Shields. Now, the other guys are going to be building up as well, so I've basically committed to the strategy of like trying to outcompete them in the late game, it's not gonna, yeah, it's gonna be ugly. A lot of people are gonna die. I mean, other viable strategies, you know, just attacking Antares, but that's a coward solution, I say, and so should you. We'll just let the Cylons have soul. I'll blow it up. The computer loves displacement device, and it is pretty good. I just don't think it's good enough. I'm probably... well, I might use subspace teleporter if I... although I'm committing to disruptors. I don't know, can I skip this level and come back to it later? Right after that we get phasing cloak. Under the right circumstances, subspace teleporter can be pretty good. If you want to build your own Avenger, you need it. What I would give to have the Antarans come kill me. Oh yeah, warp interdictor for sure. Put that right at the top, and battle station. This is probably irresponsible of me. We'll terraform first. Here, have a little boost. Oh, okay. They're probably attacking already. Null Prime. Destroyed. Well... wow. That's embarrassing that they were able to do that. What's that thing equipped with? Maybe the Cylons blew them up after. Who knows? Let's take a quick look. He's trolling me. Okay. Let's think, shall we? I can afford to lose some ships. Let's just go to Corvus and see what happens. And yeah, it's a super bad idea, and they have like... no, they don't have a huge fleet. They have barely any ships there. I'll leave a couple ships behind. I mean, we can replenish them so quickly that it's hard to see them as having any value. All right. We'll get one of those churned out. I have HyperX capacitors as well. But again, it's going to take so much space. Yeah, 200. We'd have so few weapon systems at that. These are 300. Yeah, it would be of negative benefit. Would remove half of our weapons. Yeah, just don't quite have the tech to make it worthwhile quite yet. But we're close. We're close. Oh no, a space amoeba at this stage in the game. Phasing cloak. Once they have that, we should be able to be okay in any fight. Oh boy, fighter garrison. You guys are not going to look good when when you get stellar converted for that. But hey, research, am I right? They've got to be using There's got to be some sort of suppression tech going on here. It's stealth field, I think. Phasing cloaks and cloaking devices. They hide ships on the map. That's what's going on. They have a huge fleet. Okay, well. Not much I can do about it. Except butt heads with them and see what happens. Yeah, we all take a little bit of damage from that Artemis net, thankfully. $15. So we have to do... Yeah, our phasers are going to be ineffective bombing that planet. Oh, never mind. What do I know? I still think I would probably lose, although my ships are so durable, that might be a point in my favor. We do have pretty good durability. The disruptor doesn't dissipate with range, so we can fire it from wherever we want. A planet is a pretty easy target to hit. Good to see some holdovers from the old days. We'll just wait and see if we need to resort to those guys. Also, if you haven't seen a stellar converter before, I don't believe you. But they're thick. All of our ships can survive and thrive if they take a blast from it, though. It only does 1,600 damage. And it has to go through all of your shield arcs first. Now, if you have something like Structural Analyzer, it can put you in a bad way. There it is. The first one's not too bad. The second hit when all your shields are gone, that one's worse. Yeah, now that we're at close range, I'm gonna make you squeal. Oh, it's the high energy focus that's pushing it over. That's what. Well, I made a good choice. I wonder what their ground combat's like. Oh, now's a good time to find out. Not as good as mine. Not what I want. Better. Well, we got a lot of tech anyway. Sure, I don't know what to do with some of these planets now. No! Wow, Cylon! This is a really good planet. I can see why they went for it. Alright, we're unfortunately going to have to drop off our other... Why would you put food replicators on this planet? I could have sworn... Yeah. It's got natives, you can't reassign them. They're super farmers. Think. We've got to load it up. I don't want them rebelling, and they do tend to do that with me. Okay, the fleet can get there in time, and we could refit a whole bunch of them. Yeah, and some of them are worth refitting. Leave a couple of the better ones behind. Destroy that, although I did like all the intelligence I was getting from it. I'm going to change the relocation from Jordanus. Get it relocating to Sucra. We'll probably get one big ship done. Yeah. It might get there on time. Still, there's been enough parity in the design quality that we'll let the name stay the same. And let's just double check. They do have heavy armor and reinforced hull. Okay, those will be tough to kill. We've got a good start going, and honestly, a couple of them could win me the game right now. If I, bothered with that. With the cop-out that is attacking Antares in a close game. Oh, we'll just put them on trade goods right away. This is happening. Okay. The budget's nice. It's nice and cheap. We can buy a whole bunch and it'll still be cheap. I'm super afraid this is going to be the fight. I mean, if they did utterly destroy my fleet, because we're feudal, we would have a pretty good chance of rebounding, but not a great one. Not a great one at all. We're buying you too. Whew. Yep. Now's the time, though. Are they lithivore? Or is there a core waste dump I didn't see? Oh yeah, there it is, front and center. Wow. Corvus, you're alright with me. And, time to take a look at our refitting options in Sucra. The defenses they have aren't going to matter. Can we get a Nemesis 4 built in time? If I could only pick one thing, I think I would add reinforced hull. We're going to need hit points if they're bringing stellar converters to the party, or if they're bringing phasing cloaks. And 1 sec, we got to do a little bit of micro here. We need our officers on the best. Well, not so much Grum. There we go. Sure, why not, Grum? Why not? Our 3 capital ships. Where's a Nemesis 2? There we go. I was careless, should have done that with the last one as well. Oh well. And finally, technically I don't need to move the workers, but just in case we have another conflict. We'll have some banked production, and that can't be stolen if a planet switches sides. Okay. See you in the next episode, everybody. We'll find out if there's only one frigate.